Alright, this is the second video for Raul Ramos over in the Hebbronville area. This is on the Vibe Forest River Extreme Light. They refer to it as Extreme Light because it has all aluminum framing, and it does weigh less than the stick and 10 units. So we'll just start at the front, do a walk around outside, and then we'll go inside. So this is the 287 QBS. That's like Queen Baker Sam. 287 QBS. Alright, starting on the front here, they put diamond plate on the front and they bring it up real high, so when you're dragging it down the road, the rocks are not chipping and messing up the front of your RV there. In this rack right here is where we mount marine grade battery to run the system. In the box are two 20-pound propane tanks, and in the front is the electric jack. It is so handy. It does have that light on it. In the event that the motor went out on it, Raul, or the battery was dead, you can take this cap off and then we have a hand crank. So we're not going to leave you stranded out there in the woods somewhere. You'll be able to get it up, off and on the truck manually if you just had to. These units they have a solar charge port. So let's say you were out somewhere, you know, on a farm or somebody's property and you're not hooked up to any electricity. You can get like a 100-watt solar panel just about anywhere. It has an inverter on it. And you just set it outside, face it to the south, and you plug it in there and it'll charge your batteries. As well as, I might add, that when you're towing this unit, your truck is going to charge the batteries as well. So right here, we'll open this door. We have what's known as pathway through storage, all the way through basically. Here is your inverter, electrical inverter. That's the cable that comes with it, or your 50 amp service. Okay, dropping that down. Here is, right next to that is your extension for your stabilizers. Again, these are stabilizers, so if you were to try to crank them real hard, you're going to mess something up. So you don't want to do that. You want to touch the ground a little bit more, tighten it up nice and firm, and you're good. This unit features an electric awning that comes out, and one of the things you notice, a lot of RVs, they don't have awning over the front, over the side door, and I have no idea why anybody would design one like that, because if it's raining, that's the whole idea, is to get in and out without getting wet. So this one takes care of that problem. This unit comes with an upgraded heavy-duty aluminum steps on it. The steps, they have, Raul, they've got a, right here where my foot is, they have adjustable legs, because sometimes you're going to be camping on ground that's not even, so one leg may need to be shorter than the other, and that's where you would adjust it. You don't need any tools to do it. You just pull a pin and set it where you want, put the pin back in. Okay, so what we're looking at here on this unit, this is a vent from the hood vent. It vents all the smoke and stuff when you're cooking. It vents that to the outside and not just recirculates it on the inside. You have a 110 power outlet right here for things like fans and whatever you may want, jam boxes or what outside. You don't even really need that because the unit comes with outdoor speakers. Some of the places you camp, they're going to offer cable TV. That's where you would hook it up right here. Give the feed to your television, or you might subscribe to something like Dish Network and put out your own dish and that's where you connect it, so you got your satellite feed. So moving towards the back here, this unit does come with an outdoor kitchen. Okay, and as you can see, it's got the sink in here. It's got power outlet for blenders and things like that pulls out, and then you have a small refrigerator. In addition to that, it has a barbecue grill, gas grill, that you can see, Raul, that it swings around and swings perfectly 180 degrees, so it's around here by the kitchen when it's locked in place. And then it's got a quick connector, a propane line that connects right there where that blue plug is. And now you're running off the propane that's on the front of the unit. Believe it or not, a spare tire is an option on some of these units. This one has a spare tire. That's like health insurance, you know. Hope you never have to use it, but thank God if you got one. So moving around over here to this unit, again, we've got the black tank flush we talked about in the other video, and a city water connection. The unit does have a wand shower, so you know, wash off the dogs and the kids before they go inside the house, and then your 50 amp service. I might add the shower is cold and hot running water, so you're not going to freeze yourself off, you know, trying to rinse off with cold water. All right, moving back towards the front, your fresh water connection. That's simply you just stick a water hose in there and fill up your water tank. I think it's 33 gallons if my memory serves me right, and you just, when it starts running out, you're full. Okay, so we're going to walk around to go inside the unit. One of the things you should note here, if you see me try to slam this door or open it, it's got resistance hinges on it, and that's good for winds up to 20 miles an hour. Nothing worse than trying to go into an RV and getting slammed in the side of the head by a door. I'm going to step inside here, Raul, and we're just going to pan around just a little bit and give you some idea what we're looking at. All right, I'll start in the front here. This is a master bedroom. It does have a wardrobe on either side. Let me open that up. You can take a look. It's really deep, so there's a lot of storage in there, and then you have storage up above. The unit comes with sliding wooden doors. Let me see if I can get the snap off of this one. And so that's for your privacy. And a good thing too, like if you have dogs or whatever, you can shut the door and keep the dogs out of the bedroom. At the entertainment center, this is a mount that swivels back and forth, so you pull a pin on it and you can turn the television around, watch TV in bed, or watch it here in the living area. This unit also comes with a remote control that controls your awning in and out, your slide in and out, several other operations. Kind of makes it nice. And next to that is a Furrion AM/FM radio that's Bluetooth capable, so you can stream to it. The unit's wired for sound inside and out. You can run them independently or simultaneously, and there's storage up underneath here. One of the things that people seem to miss a lot, these RV guys really think through things. I can tell you that open spot right there at the bottom, that's designed for shoes, especially when you got kids. Everybody's got shoes laying everywhere, so that's where you put your shoes. You just slip them under there and you're not tripping over them, you know, in the RV. Okay, so let's move over here to the couch. This is a couch that pulls out into like a double bed. There is some additional storage underneath it, and if you'll note, there's some storage cabinets above that. So they try to utilize every square inch in these units, and that's a good example. Traditionally, as in all RVs, the dining room table drops down, and that'll make another double bed. Moving back to the bunk area, you'll note that the bunk area does have its own wooden door as well. And then, just as you enter into the back bedroom here, it's got some additional storage there and down below. This unit has 3 bunk beds and a ladder. This on the unit here can be used, it's in a configuration of kind of like a couch now, so the kids can, you know, lay there and play games or whatever, but it will make into, you just pull them out and stretch it out on the floor there, and it makes a queen size bed. So you could actually get 5 people sleeping back here. And also the unit has its, you know, there's your light switch right there, and then power for charging whatever, like your cell phones. I might add that all the windows in this unit are tinted. That's a big issue. That's a big issue. They're all tinted. There is also here on this side, there's another feed. So if you wanted to install a television, maybe with a swing arm on it, you can put one right there. Okay, so moving along, this is a good part that people's gonna like. It's got a nice size, almost a residential size bathroom. There's your commode, got a freestanding lavatory, and it's got a large medicine cabinet above it. Your shower has a skylight above it, and that has the bathtub as well, so that keeps things lit up pretty good. The unit also has an exhaust fan here. You'll note, well, it's a minor detail these guys thinking through it. When you turn that exhaust fan on, you can see they cut the door down short so you can get an airflow right through here, and that increases the venting of that and the functionality of that vent as well. One of the dangerous things in any home is CO2. They've got CO2 alarm right there close to the ground. CO2 is heavier than air. That's why it's down there. There's a temperature control for the unit, and this unit comes with an 8 cubic foot Whirlpool stainless steel refrigerator. Nice size, really big. Okay, put a lot of good eats in there, buddy. Also, what we have here is a 900 watt microwave, okay? And then above that is some storage like for spices, that sort of thing. One of the basic things in RV too, this gas propane operated stove comes with a residential style 10,000 BTU burner in the front. It's got a 7500 there and a 7500 there. They put it in a configuration of 3 so that you don't have to go out and buy special RV pots and pans that cost a whole bunch of money. You can just use whatever pots and pans you got. And then it has a nice size oven for baking things underneath. One of the things too, it's also got a cover for the stove. So when the stove is not in use, you can flip that cover down and give you some more counter space. The unit comes also with a residential style stainless steel faucet. It's got a double sink on it. This is just a little drain pad. One of the features that I seem to like a lot myself is this little cubby hole opens up, and then you have your trash can underneath there. So when you're doing all your chopping and cutting and everything, you just rake it off, goes right in the trash can. Now, I think I forgot to mention, also directly across from the stove is a real large drawer. So if you put a really big pots and pans, you can put them in there. That drawer is about the entire length of that whole bench right there. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about the air conditioning. The air conditioning, you have a 15,000 BTU unit in the back, and right here in the bedroom area, 13.5. So that's about 2.4 tons of AC. The unit also has ducting. Okay, so it's called what they call racetrack. It's insulated hoses that go through the ceiling, and you know, the AC comes out just like it does in central air in your home. One of the nice features about this, a lot of people don't know about, is when you get in, like you've been traveling, it's 100 degrees outside, you get to the campsite, you plug it in, you come in here, you're going to cool the place off, you reach up here and you open the vents on the AC and turn it on, and Raul, I'm here to tell you, it blows like a yard blower. Man, it cools this place off fast. And of course, once you're done with that, you close it and it starts coming back out of, you know, the vents in the ceiling. The unit also comes with a digital antenna. It doesn't move externally, it moves internally. So what that means is that it just looks stable on top of the unit. You never see anything turn, but inside of it, it turns, and you can dial up, you know, depending on where you're at, maybe get some free radio stations. Okay. One last thing here, as you enter to the right of the door going out, is a place where you monitor, you know, your water pump, turn your lights on and off. You can see with the levels in your black, fresh, gray water tank. You can also see the level on your batteries if they need charging. Also, it's your slide out control and your awning. So they put that up high so the little kids can't get a hold of it and start pushing buttons, and that's a good idea. And the kids will be kids. So anyway, that's pretty much it for summary. It's 287 QBS. Let me know what you think, and I have another one in mind for when you come out here. Let's talk again. This is Jim Gibbons, Cliff Jones RV in Sealy, Texas, 281-802-0630. Thanks.